to the John and Linetia Show.
And today's topic will be, of course, this Amanda Berry story that has come into the news, which I think is just really, really sad and happy at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty wild. Somebody who kidnapped victim who's been lost for 10 years.
That's the great part.
And lives, was basically living in plain sight, kind of.
Which is the sad part.
Yeah.
Which is the sad
along
part.
with a couple of other kidnapped victims.
Another sad part.
Yeah. I mean, I think, everybody thinks, at some point in time that they want to put a dungeon in their house.
Really?
And they want to hold people against their will. But it's pretty wild that she's been gone for 10 years.
And she has a daughter.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, when you think about it, because these guys were, the one guy who owned the house and his brothers, they're obviously kind of hideous. And so, likely the daughter wasn't a result of any kind of a loving relationship. We'll put it that way.
No, it probably was just a situation where, I'm being held against my will. I have to do everything I can do to keep myself alive.
Yeah, also, I would imagine that they basically forced themselves.
Right.
So,
do what I have to do to keep myself alive.
There was another story about a neighbor who suggested that the neighbor said something about seeing the men in the backyard, and there were naked women that they were on all fours and they were leading around. I mean,
Yeah, it was something weird like that.
I mean,
and
the
somebody
neighbor said that, and even said they called 911, and the 911 office was like, "Yeah, that never happened."
That's what they said.
So who knows?
That's what they said.
I mean, if that happened or not. I mean, if ultimately, 10 years in this house is amazing that they were able to get out. Okay, and you look at it and you go, wow. I mean, what was going on? Were there beatings? Was it just torture of some sort? Were they being chained and stuff? I mean, it'll be interesting to hear what happened. What happened? As the story gets out.
And I think it's just also so very sad that you have a situation where you have basically taken away 10 years of somebody's life. 10 years of things they could have been doing, enjoying themselves, and you decided to take that away from them. How dare you?
Yeah, I mean
how dare you?
These are pretty despicable people.
Yeah.
And I mean, not to mention that even the guy who owns the house was involved when they were doing the search for Amanda Berry.
Yes.
He helped pass out flyers.
Yes, and consoling the mother.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I'm like, you are such a...
I mean, you want to talk
crazy
evil.
man.
Is this evil? I don't know.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
definitely somebody who, they're gonna be locked up for the rest of their lives.
And the mother, Amanda Berry's mother, had passed away.
Right.
Right. Of course, she probably didn't know that. That I know of. I don't know.
Oh, Amanda Berry. Well, I imagine Amanda Berry knows now.
Yeah,
that
she
her
knows
mom,
now.
But yeah, unfortunately, her mom died of a heart attack.
Right. Well, they said it was a broken heart.
2009. Well,
yeah,
it literally was, because a heart attack is when your heart is broken.
Yes, but never mind.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I actually even the other story that came out, which was pretty monstrous, was that shortly after Amanda was kidnapped, that her mom went on the Montel Williams show, and Montel every once in a while would have that famous psychic Sylvia Brown, and she told her on the Montel Williams show that Amanda was dead. Yeah. And her mom basically completely believed that, and believed all along that her daughter was dead. So I mean, just think about that. This horrible person who is pretending to be
a psychic,
to have some sort of powers to know something, to say that. I mean, talk about a monster. And basically took away all the hope, in Amanda Berry's mom.
Right. I do believe that some people do have this type of power. You know what I mean? I do believe somebody out there can do this.
You got your Superman, you got your Batman. Yeah, I mean, you got those kind of powers, your Mighty Mouse, and all that. But I don't think psychic abilities.
There are
things.
That's going to be another John Linetia show.
Okay,
another
fine.
one, another John Linetia show.
Linetia believes in magic.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, premonitions and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I believe in that. Anyway, another John Linetia show. That's really sad though, because she didn't have any powers, and
she lied.
And, I don't know if they
She
said
lied.
the
She
mother
took advantage
gave
of
up.
this mother.
Right, TV time.
Yeah.
Time out in the spotlight. The other thing that's very unbelievable to this is that I think it came out today that we found out that the two brothers did not conspire to do this. That it was just the one dude. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe
that.
The brothers aren't.
One dude kidnapped three women separately, and was able to keep them in his house. Right. Brothers would come over and not know. I find that very hard to believe. That was really
strange.
Yeah.
Unless he decided to take the blame for all of it. But he probably is going to get studied. They're trying to figure out.
Well, all the girls the women are going to be able to, tell whether or not any of them were involved.
And that's going to be sad too, to have to go back through all those years of pain. You know what I mean? But
I think ultimately, because it's over, I think in a way it'll be kind of cathartic, but also they're going to do that in order to put this guy away.
Yeah, charges came up against them today.
Yeah.
So they didn't have that much time. You can only hold them for 36 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
So they had to hurry and get this, together to keep those suckers in jail, and it's just really sad. Just thank God for Charles Ramsey.
Yeah.
Who broke the door down.
Yeah, you know what? If he wasn't eating McDonald's at that point in time, if he wasn't eating his McDonald's, he wouldn't have...
He said he had his half-eaten Big Mac.
Yeah.
But McDonald's said they'll be in contact with him.
Well, of course.
Man.
Of course.
Man, he's going to
name
be
a sandwich after
loaded.
him.
He's going to be loaded.
Yeah.
He's not going to have to worry about money anymore.
What?
And then let me tell you about this hero right here. The news reporters have asked him, if there's a reward, do you want to take it? And he said, no, give the reward to these girls because they need it. He said, I get a paycheck.
There you go.
What?
There you go.
What?
A good blue-collar man.
Talk about humanity.
Yes.
Great humanity. Great people still exist. Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the John Linetia Show.